Let's be honest, we've all been there. Someone mentions a country, and you nod along, hoping no one asks you to point it out on a map. Honduras? For many it's just one of those names that floats around in the background, never quite landing anywhere specific in your mental geography. Most Americans couldn't find Honduras on a map if you paid them. In fact, if you asked a random group, you'd probably get guesses ranging from somewhere near Canada to maybe it's an island. Geography class, it seems, didn't leave a lasting impression. It's that mysterious, one-syllable country you vaguely recall from a news segment wedged between avocado prices and a pharmaceutical ad. Blink and you'll miss it, unless of course you're paying very close attention to the scrolling ticker at the bottom of the screen. For most, Honduras is a place that exists more as a trivia answer than a real destination. It's rarely the star of anyone's vacation slideshow, and it's almost never trending on your social feed. Honduras, it sounds serious, it sounds far. Like a place you'd need a special visa, a sturdy pair of boots, and maybe a secret handshake just to enter. It's the relative at the wedding you can't quite place, maybe an accountant, maybe a spy. You know you've heard the name, but you're not sure if you've ever actually met. But here's the thing, those blank spots on our mental maps, that's where the good stuff hides. The places we overlook are often the ones with the richest stories, the wildest adventures, and the most unexpected beauty. While everyone else is crowding the same beaches and fountains, Honduras is quietly holding some of the world's best coral reefs, ancient Mayan cities, and coffee that could wake the dead. It's a country that doesn't need to shout to be noticed, it just is. It's not screaming for your attention, it's just quietly being incredible. The kind of place that rewards curiosity and a willingness to look beyond the obvious. If you're the type who likes to discover what others miss, Honduras is your kind of place. It's for explorers, not just tourists. So for the next few minutes, let's be explorers. Not just Netflix navigators, but real adventurers. Let's trade the couch for curiosity and see what's really out there. Our destination? This mysterious landmass that is definitely not part of Florida. It's nestled in Central America, bordered by the Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean, and it's got a personality all its own. We'll peel back the misconceptions, one awkward cultural exchange at a time. Because the best way to learn about a place is to meet its people, try its food, and maybe stumble through a few phrases in Spanish. This isn't about selling you a sanitized paradise. Those don't exist. What you'll find here is something far more interesting, reality, with all its color and complexity. Honduras is real, textured, gritty, alive. It's a place that invites you to look closer, to listen harder, and to experience more. So grab your imaginary pith helmet, and remember, it's in Central America. That's step one. Let's get started. You've seen the commercials, smiling couples snorkeling in water that looks like blue Gatorade. But here's the secret. The Bay Islands of Honduras are the real deal, and the big cruise lines don't want you to know. The Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, second largest in the world, hugs Honduras's coast. This isn't a sad patch of coral, it's an underwater metropolis bursting with color and life. Snorkeling here is like switching from black and white TV to Ultra HD. Forget roped-off areas, just swim off the dock in Roatán or Utila, and you're in another world. Schools of blue tangs, eagle rays, coral castles, it's humbling and wild. While your friends fight for lounge chairs, you're floating above a kingdom of coral. Watch a pufferfish inflate, try not to lose a staring contest with a moray eel. It's beauty that doesn't need a filter or a soundtrack. Just show up, look down, and try not to swallow too much salt water. It's saltier than you think. Trust me. If Roatan is the polished sibling, Utila is the laid-back one. Barefoot, tattooed, and famous for whale sharks. Here the pace is slower, the streets are sandy, and the only real rush is when someone shouts, "Whale shark!" The island feels like a secret you're lucky to stumble upon. A place where shoes are optional and adventure is mandatory. Utila is one of the few places on Earth where you can reliably swim with the biggest fish in the sea. The anticipation builds as you head out, scanning the horizon for a telltale fin or a shadow beneath the waves. Every trip feels like a treasure hunt, and the prize is a brush with the extraordinary. Whale shark, part whale, all school bus-sized and totally uninterested in eating you. They glide through the water with a calm, ancient grace, their spotted backs like living constellations. It's hard to believe something so massive can be so gentle. When once spotted, the island mobilizes. Tourists and locals alike spring into action, grabbing fins and masks, hearts pounding with excitement. There's a shared energy, a sense of community in the chase as everyone hopes for that magical encounter, and then you see it. A vast, gentle shadow gliding by covered in spots and stripes. It moves with a slow, effortless power dwarfing everything around it. For a moment, time seems to stop as you float beside this living giant. My own encounter? I entered the water like a falling filing cabinet, limbs everywhere, but seeing that creature below me was awe-inspiring. All awkwardness vanishes when you lock eyes with something so ancient and serene. It's humbling and a little surreal. You feel tiny, insignificant, and completely alive. Floating above a creature that's been around for millions of years, you realize how small your worries are. It's a reminder of the wildness and wonder still left in the world. The experience changes you. You come back to shore, drink a salvavita, and you're not the same. There's a new story in your eyes, a quiet pride in your voice. You've joined a club of people who've met the gentle giants of the deep. You've swum with a living dinosaur. It's a memory that lingers, echoing in your dreams and conversations long after you've left the island. Suddenly, your daily problems seem laughably small. The world feels bigger and your place in it a little more magical. Utila gives you perspective, a sunburn, and a story for every dinner party. It's the kind of place that leaves a mark, both on your skin and in your heart. People will ask if you were scared. They'll want to know if it was dangerous, if you hesitated before jumping in. The answer, yes, but mostly of my own swimming. And that's the point, go anyway. Because sometimes the best stories start with a little fear and end with a memory you'll never forget. Once you've rinsed off the salt, it's time for Honduras's second act, the mountains. The landscape shifts to emerald hills, misty cloud forests, and the smell of roasting coffee. Here, life moves to a different rhythm, measured in seasons, not minutes. Around Lake Yojoa, you'll find birdwatchers, coffee lovers, and people who just want a pretty view with their meal. Hike to waterfalls, kayak, or tour a coffee plantation with someone whose family has grown beans for generations. You'll learn more about coffee in an hour than in a lifetime of Starbucks runs. The highlands aren't about flashy attractions. They're about connecting with something real. The air is cool, the hospitality is warm, and for once, you'll stop sweating. That's luxury. You can't talk Honduras without Copan, one of the Mayan world's most important cities. Here, history is carved in stone, not just written in books. The stelae are masterpieces, each king immortalized in intricate detail. Our guide translated glyphs bringing ancient stories to life. Then came the hieroglyphic stairway, 2,000 glyphs and a climb that humbled me as local kids sprinted past. The ruins are alive with scarlet macaws, their colors flashing against the stone. Copan connects past and present, and after that staircase I was ready for a nap. The Mayans were fit, I am not. You can't know a country until you've eaten its street food, and in Honduras that means bolitas, a flour tortilla folded over beans, cheese, and cream. Simple, but a national institution. It's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late-night snack, all for about $1. My quest for the perfect baleada became an obsession. The classic version is a revelation: thick tortilla, salty cheese, creamy beans, tangy mantequilla. But you can get it con todo, add eggs, avocado, meat, and it's a full meal. The best ones are made by women on street corners, chatting as they work. No menu, no pretense, just honest, delicious food. Eating a baleda on a busy street is essential Honduran experience. The best things in life are simple and messy. You'll get beans on your shirt. Wear it with pride. It's a badge of honor. Let's talk about the fears: crime, sickness, spiders, and the lack of a decent latte. Yes, Honduras has rough areas, mostly in big cities, but so does everywhere. Use common sense. Don't flash cash or wander dark alleys at 3 a.m. Tourist spots like the Bay Islands and Copan are generally safe. The biggest danger? Sunburn or a tuk-tuk driver with a need for speed. Worried about food? Eat where locals eat. Street food is often safer than empty tourist restaurants. Try the baleadas, they're worth any risk. Spiders? They're more scared of you, probably. Don't speak Spanish? A smile and a hola go a long way. The awkwardness is part of the fun. Leave your anxieties at home, they take up too much space. The real danger? Not wanting to leave, seriously. Ready to trade in your predictable vacation for something a little more adventurous? If you're craving a journey that's as much about the unexpected as it is about the destination, you're in the right place. Here's what you need to know before you set off on your Honduran adventure, so you can travel smarter, lighter, and with a lot more confidence. Most international travelers fly into San Pedro Sula or Roatán. These are the main gateways, and both offer easy access to the country's most popular regions. From there, you can hop on a bus, or catch a puddle jumper flight to reach the lush mountains or the sun-soaked islands. The journey itself is part of the fun. Don't rush it. Embrace the chaos of a Central American bus station. The crowds, the colors, the sounds, it's all part of the adventure, and you'll have stories to tell before you even reach your destination. The local currency is the lempira, but you'll find that US dollars are widely accepted in most tourist areas, especially in hotels and larger restaurants. Still, you'll get a better rate if you pay with lempiras, so it's smart to exchange some cash at the airport or a local bank when you arrive. Pack light, breathable clothes for the coast. Think shorts, t-shirts, and swimwear for those hot, humid days by the sea. For the mountains, bring a jacket or sweater, sturdy shoes for hiking, and don't forget plenty of sunscreen. Bug spray is absolutely essential. Trust us, you'll thank yourself later. The mosquitoes here are no joke, and they seem to have a special fondness for visitors. Protect yourself, especially at dawn and dusk. Most important of all, bring a sense of humor and a spirit of flexibility. Things won't always go as planned, and that's where the best memories are made. When things go sideways, a good laugh and a positive attitude will get you through anything, from missed buses to surprise rainstorms. Go with the flow, plans change, ferries run late, and sometimes you just have to wait. Take it as an opportunity to slow down and soak in the local atmosphere. The power might go out unexpectedly, but that's just another chance to enjoy a candlelit dinner or a quiet evening under the stars. That's not a flaw, it's the rhythm of life here. Embrace it and you'll find yourself adjusting to a slower, more relaxed pace. Be open, curious, and respectful. Take time to listen to locals, try new foods, and learn about the culture. Learn a few words of Spanish. Hola for hello, gracias for thank you, por favor for please, and the all-important donde está el baño for finding the bathroom. Even a little effort goes a long way. The effort is always appreciated. Remember, you're a guest in this beautiful country. Be a good one, stay open to new experiences, and enjoy every moment of the ride. So there you have it, Honduras, a country of contrasts, history, and food that'll make you write poetry. It's not the place you thought it was. Now I see you planning your next vacation, hovering over that all-inclusive in Cancun or another trip to Florida. Is that really the adventure you want? Or are you just a little scared of the unknown? Here's my dare skip the obvious. Be the person with a story worth telling. Swim with whale sharks. Eat a real bolita. Put Honduras on your list. Book the ticket. Go see for yourself. Travel should wake you up, not just help you relax. So, what's it gonna be? Another theme park or a real adventure? Your move.